Salute, 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 salute. Welcome to the Real Big Fruit Podcast. I'm your host, Big Fruit, the Michael Jordan of recording, also known as the voice of the streets, but better known as the glue, because I like to keep things together and keep them in a proper perspective. But as you see right now, your boy trying to hold it together. Salute, salute. What's going on out there, man? On Throwback Thursday, man. How y'all doing out there? Try to get a couple people in here and check on what's going on. As you see, I'm bent up, man. I'm bent up. I've been going through some health issues, man. Other than, you know what I'm saying, my abdomen. That's old shit. But the new thing is I've been going through some shoulder pain, shooting all the way down to my fingertips, man. You know, and before I could get to the doctor, I was having conversations with people, and everybody was telling me it might be carpal tunnel, shooting down in your fingers, lifting all that weight. So I responded as such, you know, went to the doctor, got seen, told one thing, one of the second opinion, told something else, one of the third opinion, you know what I'm saying? But I got that third opinion today, man, and your boy is bent up. I got that third opinion today when I actually went to see the orthopedic. He did all the x-rays. But before he did the x-rays, he let me know, man, he thought it was something other than my arm and my shoulder. Because when he was examining me, man, he was asking me to do certain things. And as I did them, I was reading the reaction on his face. I was like, oh, man, this shit ain't right. This ain't my shoulder. So I did the x-rays, you know what I'm saying? The shoulder ain't bad. In fact, shoulder looks great. Rotary cuff looks great. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of surprised. Minor arthritis in the shoulder. But I was kind of surprised to know that rotary cuff still looked good. And like he said, man, it wasn't the shoulder. It wasn't the shoulder. He said, now I need to x-ray your neck. I said, now you need to x-ray my neck. He go, yeah, now I need to x-ray your neck. Man, he x-rayed my neck, man. He came back with those results and did what a doctor's supposed to do. He sat me down, went over the x-rays, man, showed me what was what. I was ready to cry right there in the room, bro. I ain't never had an injury like this, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, we're going to try to get through this shit with medication and things of that nature, a shot here or there without surgery. Oh, man. Thank you, ENY318. Thank you, Shorty D65. Appreciate it. Yeah, man. And this shit came out of nowhere, man. Once the NBA playoffs started, man, I used to be up in the man cave, chilling on the couch, fall asleep, watching the game. And I thought it was my shoulder. It was my neck bothering me. And now that he pointed out some things that I haven't been acknowledging, it's definitely my neck. It's definitely the neck, bro. Yo, you know what's the ill shit, man? Throwback Thursday, right? We're going to throw it back. Motherfucker be sitting in the penitentiary in that weight pile, gassed up, lifting all that heavy shit. Rain, sleet, snow. You know what I'm saying? And I was one of the young bucks. You know what I'm saying? I was running with the OGs. And I used to work out with some funny ass OGs, son. You know what I'm saying? Some funny ass OGs. Shout out to Big Smoke who broke me in. You know what I'm saying? 9-6 Green Haven. But when I got with big niggas like Big Nat was a funny motherfucker in the weight pal. Big Nat was just a funny motherfucker, period. He was the coolest motherfucker I ever known. He was the only nigga walking around in the 90s and 2000s with straight leg pants. Like, Nat was old school. Waves to the side and all that shit. Looking like Tracy Morgan. Tracy Morgan's from his hood. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tracy Morgan. They all from the same hood. You know what I'm saying? Nat from Tompkins, Sumner area. But Big Nat was on his workout shit for real. Amino acids, steroids, all that shit, sneaking it through the joint. Whatever he could get his hands on, Nat was going for. Nat was trying to lift the jab. And I actually worked out with Big Nat. I ain't never took no amino acids, no steroids, none of that shit. But I put my work in. And Nat used to have a nigga gassed in the weight pal. You know what I'm saying? And you be lifting all that heavy shit, you be hurt. Nigga be like, yo, fuck it, let your arm fall off. Lift it till your arm fall off. And you be all gassed up doing that dumb shit. 20 years later, look at me. Yeah, son. And then you be having the old timers in the yard, right? Like I said, I'm the young buck. Then you be having the old timers that be watching this shit. They be like, yeah, all right, shorty, you keep doing that shit. You gonna be paying for that shit. You be like, man, God, man, y'all old niggas is hating. You be thinking the old niggas is hating because they can't do the shit you doing, right? Them old niggas ain't hating. Them old niggas is trying to warn you, like, yo, keep lifting that heavy shit you gonna pay for. Because them old niggas ain't never lied to me. All them old niggas that told me I was gonna pay for that shit, I'm paying for it. I kid you not, man. All them old niggas, they wasn't hating. They was putting you up on game, son. They told me, better start working out in that rain. And I'm gonna get my money, man. Better start working out in that snow. Nigga, I'm gonna get my money. Better stop putting that shit behind your neck. Old niggas used to warn you, and you be thinking they hating. You know what I'm saying? You be thinking they hating. Word. You be thinking they hating. They don't be hating. They putting you up on game. Word. Furthermore, I want to say this, Fat. It's still going down. It's still going down. Saturday, June 14th, the Big Fruit Birthday Bash 2025 Bottle Fest at After 9 Bar and Lounge in Charlotte, North Carolina. That will be 5718 Albemarle Road on the east side. Yes, indeed, it is still going down. In fact, I will be rewarding the Bottle Fest champion. You understand what I'm saying? The section that popped the most bottles, you know what I'm saying? And their representative will be rewarded. And that reward has arrived. Here, we have the 2025 Bottle Fest champion trophy at After 9 Bar and Lounge by Bailey Multimedia Group and the Real Big Fruit Podcast. Yes, it is autographed. It's engraved. So it's going down. I will be rewarding someone this. I'm hoping it could stay right there. You feel what I'm saying? I already got a spot for it. You know what I mean? I'm hoping it could stay right there because I will be in the competition as well. I feel it's only right. It's my birthday. It's my first Bottle Fest, and it's my birthday. You know what I'm saying? I should win the reward. You know what I'm saying? So I would like to keep that trophy right there, but if not, I will be rewarding a Bottle Fest champion. You know what I'm saying? So it's still going down. It's still going down. Saturday, June 14th is Gemini season. It's your boy Big Fruit birthday. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna act up, turn up, do all that shit at After 9 Bar and Lounge here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Shout out to all my Geminis. Y'all know what it is. Like I said, man, listen, man, I'm a little beat up. You know what I'm saying? I can't be doing YouTube like I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I got to get a lot of rest. The neck ain't no joke. So I just popped out on here, say what's up, see what's going on. I'm going to do my promo for the party, and then I'm going to push it and go lay down. But other than that, man, you know how I do, man. I come through 6 minutes Dougie. I say what it is, and I say what it ain't. It's Throwback Thursday. I figured I'd tap in with the people. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't got too much going on. Y'all ain't doing too much talking. I'm going to keep it pushing. Finesse was popping, Sham. Yeah, man, I got to keep it pushing. I had, a big day to say. Met with my orthopedic, found out I got some neck and disc issues back there going on. Lifting all that weight, man, causing some pain in the body, man. So I'm a little under the weather. Spirits ain't all that and all that, but I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Nah. Of course, I'm gonna just fall back and watch Ant-Man because Ant-Man got to do something. We ain't even gonna talk about them Knicks, son. We ain't even gonna talk about them Knicks, son. I'ma just worry about Ant-Man getting his shit right tonight. because he got to step up. We got to even that series out. I can imagine, son. Yo, this is my word, right? I was dozing in and out the game. I was in pain. I woke up out of a sleep. It was the fourth quarter. Knicks was up by like 8, 9. Like 2 minutes left. Some crazy shit. Man, I went back to bed. I was like, yeah, the Knicks took care of game 1 at the Garden in the East Coast Finals. It is what it is. I'm gonna wake up tomorrow, watch all my highlights. My nigga, I woke up this morning and saw that light-skinned nigga with his hand around his neck on Reggie Miller shit. I panicked. I was, what the fuck he doing? Yo, what the fuck? I start going through phone. I'm like, yo, what the fuck happened? Oh my God. Yo, I couldn't believe that shit, son. I said, I know Knicks. I'm a Laker. I said, I know the Knicks fans is going crazy. What the fuck happened? You say you heard Cat was crying in the locker room. 7-game series, 1st to 4 wins. Shit happens. Yeah, here I am. I hear that shit, but you supposed to. That's still not a good look. Damn, me at 20, man. I know almost had it. Jeez, yo, shit. I saw that. I couldn't believe it. Then I jumped in the whip on the way to the doctor. You know, I got ESPN radio on, and the motherfuckers on ESPN, they are living out my night. They like, yo, can you imagine if you was home chilling and your Knicks was up at 2 minutes left and you decided to take a nap and woke up to this? I was like, yo, they described my fucking night. I couldn't believe that shit. Yo, son, I couldn't believe that shit, son. Yeah, he was doing all that shit, that Reggie Miller shit. I said, wow, Knick fans tight, son. I ain't even talk about that shit. That shit was crazy. The starters shouldn't have been in. Can't believe we let it slip like that. Yo, man. Bad enough Indiana is a good team. They like to run, son. They trying to make that shit a track race. You know what I'm saying? That's what they did the whole season. They outran everybody. That's what they're going to try to do. They're going to try to run the Knicks into the ground. Outrun them. That's all they can do. You know what I'm saying? They got a couple horses over there. They try to outrun you. They're a good team. That game 1 was important, bro. Yeah, Ant-Man better handle his business, so I need Ant-Man to get that shit right. Yo, Ant-Man, check it out. If you watch that boy get that MVP last night, you need to be telling yourself you want one of those, and it starts tonight. You need to do that, kid. They play with pace and run the flow offense. You was one of the only ones that I'm gonna sleep on. Pace. Nah, son, I ain't sleeping on Indiana. Nah, they got them two. They got that boy from that boy Turner been over there with good numbers for about 5 to 8 years. No bullshit. Turner been holding it down. Then they went and got that boy from Toronto. He's a champion. Motherfuckers want to spend some money on him. He ended up with Indiana. He's a champion. He won that chip with Kyrie. He's a champion. They went and got him. That's 2 horses they got. And this boy, Tyree, whatever his name, man, this little yellow boy, he all right. Y'all sparked the fire on that nigga. Y'all said that nigga underrated, and he went crazy. All that hype about Brunson, yeah, that's cool. But that light-skinned boy, y'all picking on that light-skinned nigga talking about he underrated. He went crazy all season on the low. He went crazy all season on the low, and we ain't take notice of it until he beat Milwaukee up before the playoffs started. When he violated Milwaukee, everybody was like, oh, shit. Nah, you forgot he was on the Olympic team. But yet y'all said he overrated, and he's showing y'all he is not overrated. He taking it. Listen, check this out, right? He's built for the moment, and I'm going to tell you why. Not only did he take the shot that tied the game, overtime, and all that shit, right? Not only did he take that shot, but he was supposed to go in, do what he do, get 2 points, tie the game up. But the motherfucker was so confident in who he is and what he do. He popped out and took the 3. He didn't see where his foot was, but he was hoping he was getting that 3. And he tried to put the Knicks lights out. That's when he started doing the choke shit, right? Could you imagine the conversation in the locker room if he would have missed that shot? The conversation in the media if he would have missed that shot. Could you imagine the conversation and shit like that? Nah. He stepped up and said, I'm taking this shot. That's that. Yo, I hate to say it, but that's that mama mentality. Fuck that. I'm taking this shot. Yeah, he built for the moment. Y'all talking that overrated shit. I don't get it. Yeah, boy. Your boy is nice. Not only is a multi-dimensional scorer, but he can play make. This ain't Tatum and Brown that we dealing with. Oh, shit. Ultra confidence. In the post-game interview, he said he gonna correct that and break the choke out properly. He a cocky one. Oh, see how niggas come to New York and talk, son? That's why I don't fuck with the Knicks, son. Niggas be coming to New York talk greedy. And then, man, shit. The oak tree, Mason and them niggas wouldn't have had none of that. You know what I'm saying? When the X-Man was in New York and Pat Riley was coaching, niggas wasn't coming to New York, sitting up on the stand, talking crazy. Bug. Not even Mike. Mike was coming in talking about, yo, this is the greatest place in the world to play ball. Yeah, he wasn't coming in there talking crazy. These new Knicks, man, y'all got niggas coming in there talking about, yo, I'm going to bring out the chokehold. What the fuck? How you going to say that? What's going on here? Yeah, man. Knicks got to get their shit together. Knicks got to get their shit together, son. Word. Yo, I went to sleep and woke up to that nigga with a chokehold on his neck and couldn't believe what I was seeing. And yo, if you could go play the tape back, if you go play the tape back, when he took the shot, the 3, and it hit, and he threw the chokehold, you could hear Reggie Miller going, oh my God. Like Reggie Miller couldn't believe it either, but he didn't want to act crazy because, you know, he mic'd up. Reggie Miller was like, oh my God. All Reggie Miller could do was laugh at the Knicks. Because he couldn't believe that shit. Wow. Brunson, what's popping, man? You hit 40 and all that, son. You're a scoring point guard, but it don't seem like you're going to get this shit done. What's popping? What's popping, my nigga? Yo, Jake was popping. Reggie wanted to spaz out. We need Oak Band lifted. Put him in the commentary booth. Yeah, man. Reggie was like, oh my God. Oh, Reggie couldn't believe that shit. Brunson had him a game. I need to see Mikal Bridges play some D. Okay. Everybody pointing the finger at different niggas now, huh? They pointing the finger at each other around this motherfucker. I don't know, man. This is the best chance the Knicks have to get to the finals in over 25 years, bro. This is their best chance. This is their best chance. Yo, Uptown was popping. Game 2 is a must win, man. You can't go down 0-2 going to Indiana. You can't get swept in the Eastern Conference Finals, my nigga. That's what happened to Indiana last year. Boston swept them niggas after they beat the Knicks. They beat the Knicks. They went to the Eastern Conference Finals. Boston swept them niggas. Boston went on to win the chip. Do not let Indiana sweep the Knicks. Please. Yeah, they're going to have them yellow and blue and yellow towels out all night. It's going down. But Ant-Man gotta hear his thing, man. No, I didn't hear Chip's new song, Jake. Jake, you a mad hip-hop head. But you don't care what kind of conversation I'm having. You'll come up in here and ask me a motherfucking hip-hop question off the rip. Yo, what's up, Fruit? Yo, you heard? That's the last thing on my mind, son. We're having a sports conversation right now. I ain't thinking about nobody's music. But Jake don't give a fuck. And then he'll go on and on and on and on, and ask the same questions about hip-hop, while our conversation has nothing to do with hip-hop. Jake's bugged out. Word. Yeah, man. But y'all know how I do, man. I come through 6 minutes, Dougie. I say what it is, say what it ain't. Mellow took it to the grill. I don't know, son. Them niggas is wild. Yo! I don't know if y'all watched TNT with Charles Barkley and fucking Shaq and them niggas before the game. How many of y'all watched that shit before the game yesterday? Tell me if you watched that shit yesterday before the game. When they were showing they seats way up at the top of the guard. You know what I'm saying? It was Draymond, Barkley, Kenny. Yo, check it. Nah, listen. The niggas is funny, son. Yo, they be funny. It was Barkley, Kenny, Ernie, Draymond, and Shaq. Right? And they in New York. First, they was wrecking us. They was wrecking New York for the fucking seats they gave them niggas. They threw them niggas way up in the sky at the top of the guard, son. I guess they felt they needed better seats, so they wrecked New York for the seats, right? But Barkley was excited about being in New York because Barkley eat in the street. Barkley like vendor food. You know what I'm saying? You in New York, kid, be eating the street, homie. Barkley like vendor food, right? So while they sitting there, shit, I think Shaq had him some food sent up from the vendor. But Barkley calls the shit street meat, no Diddy. He said, yo, I like that New York street meat, right? So they laughing at this nigga. I think Ernie and Kenny not really catching it. But Shaq and Draymond are some funny motherfuckers. Shaq is like, yeah, you like that street meat? Draymond like, yo, pause, yo, he wildin'. So Shaq giving it to him. Shaq like, yeah, make sure he got that street meat. So Barkley, old country Bama ass nigga, yeah, the street meat. Oh, street meat, eating this shit, right? And I think they brung him out some sauce, right? And the sauce was white. No Diddy. The nigga Barkley throws the sauce on his food and goes, yeah, gotta have that street meat with the white sauce. Yo, the nigga Shaq start screaming on national television. Shaq said, what? Yo, you want the street meat with the white sauce? Yo, they start killing him on TV, right? Shaq was killing him so bad, Draymond ain't want no parts of that shit. He was like, yo, chill, Shaq. Shaq was like, nah, you want the street meat with the white sauce. And Barkley country ass was like, yeah, this shit just good. Yo, that shit was hilarious last night. Word, I was in stitches. Word, I forgot my arm was hurting when I was watching this shit. Word. Yeah. Mentality saw that shit. Nah, they're not trying to get rid of the show. In fact, let me give you an update on what's going on with the homies at TNT. All it is this Eastern Conference Finals will be their last series on TNT. They're coming back. The whole crew is coming back next season. But that show will be on ESPN, if I'm not mistaken. That's what's happening. They're coming to ESPN, or they're going to ESPN. I'm saying coming like I work for these niggas, right? They're going to ESPN, and they will no longer be on TNT, but I think the crew still remains together. Yeah, that's how it's going down. I think they're taking their show to ESPN and not TNT. But check this out. You see the roster NBC done built up. NBC got a roster too for next year. NBC gonna be hosting the games next year. So you're gonna have Reggie Miller, Carmelo Anthony, Michael Jordan. Yeah, Michael Jordan. And I don't know who else, but NBC is ready for next season. NBC, ESPN, things gonna be moving around, but the show ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Yo, come to think of it, they've been doing that shit for over 30. How long they been doing that shit? Kenny, Ernie, and Charles. How long they been doing that shit since the late 90s? Whoa. Oh man. Listen. Michael Jordan commentating the game, it's gonna be crazy. Mid 2000, Barkley retired. Yeah, so they got 25 years and over 20 years of doing this shit. I ain't gonna front. They the best crew. It's gonna be different when they are finally off the air because nothing lasts forever. But right now, let's keep enjoying them, man. If they're able to sit there for another 15 years and entertain us and do what they do, let them do it, man. Let them do it. They don't look like they getting no older than me. All it looks like is that they just been there a long time. You know what I'm saying? I don't think there's nobody else who will do what they do. But they definitely been a molding Draymond. Draymond will fit in. You know what I'm saying? Draymond will definitely fit in. He's one of the persons they've been molding for years. So Draymond, but that crew ain't nothing like it. Ain't nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing like it. Listen, man, y'all know how I do, man. I come through, I say what it is, say what it ain't. It's Throwback Thursday. I just wanted to shout the people, y'all. They waiting for the first snippet of MJ criticizing Braun. Yeah, they gonna wait. Yeah, MJ gonna go crazy. But see, quiet is kept. I read somewhere that MJ want to big everybody up. He did well. I don't know, man. MJ nothing motherfucker. MJ say one thing and do another. I don't know. I ain't even gonna repeat that shit. Let's just say let's look forward to Michael Jordan on NBC commentating a LeBron James Laker game. Let's just say that. Oh, did y'all also hear Scottie Pippen? Speaking of Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen is waiting to be named the head coach of the Chicago Bulls. Pay attention and look out for that. Yeah, they about to make Scottie their coach. Listen, man, it's your boy Big Fruit. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how I do. I come through, say what it is, say what it ain't on this Throwback Thursday. I just wanted to keep y'all abreast of what I got going on. Other than that, I'm going to get up out of here because my arm is killing me. And I'm going to go get me some rest and wait for this Ant-Man game to come on this evening. Until next time, y'all be easy. Salute. Yeah, look at this. I got to use my other hand to do everything, bro. Shit's crazy.